Hi, it's Mr. Reisky, and we're in lesson 2. This is our third video. The first two videos are on string variables, and this next one will be on int variables. Here on page 2-1 of our text, we see int, used to store integers, positive or negative. You've known since about 5th or 6th grade, maybe earlier, maybe a little later, what an integer is. Okay, so remind ourselves that integers are defined as whole numbers. That's 0, 1, 2, ... and their opposites. So that would be ... -2, -1, and on backwards -3, and so on. So those are what integers are. In Java, we designate an integer variable with the letters int, all lowercase. You see it turns red right away in my compiler, in my BlueJ. It probably turns red or a different color in yours. And just like with strings, we give it a type, int, a name like age, and then if you want to just declare it, you can stop right there. We can initialize in a second line, age equals 16. And then we can display that age. So I'm declaring and initializing in separate lines and displaying the age variable. Run it. 16, no problem. We saw that we could declare and initialize in the same statement like that. Int grade, your grade might be a 91 in somebody's class, and go system.out.println grade. Compile that, no problem, run it. 91. Now, something we didn't talk about yet with variables. Once you've made it one number, you can change it to something else. Let's say your grade goes up a little bit due to a better test score, and your grade now is 93. Do the same system.out.println grade, run it, and so we'll see a 93 also on the screen. So you can change the value in a variable. Notice the second time we changed the value, we did not put int in front. If it goes back down to 91, you don't want to say int grade equals 91. That's going to cause some kind of error message. Let's check it out. Compile it, and it says grade, the variable named grade, is already defined. Defined is the synonym for declare. So it's already been declared, so you need not declare it again. Get rid of the int, and then it works like you think it's going to work. Integers, whole numbers and their opposites. So we could say int num equals -12. Oops, I do. Equals -12, and then system.out.println num, and we'll see -12 on the screen. And of course it can be 0. 0 is also an integer. But what it cannot be, your int cannot be a decimal. That violates the definition of an integer, right? If we try and make it 3.14, that's not an integer. That's not a counting number or an opposite, not a whole number or the opposite. It says incompatible types. You've got what we'll call a double on the right side, the next video, and an int on the left side. That does not work. You can make it 3 or 4, but not 3.14. You can't put any kind of decimal there. Java's going to think you are going to use the wrong type there and give you an error message. So you can't do 3.0, you can't even do 3 point. None of that works. No decimal points go into int variables.